Hi, welcome to Porsha and Friends. My good friend Kenneth back with us today. Today we're going to be talking about the Deal Whisperer and how he is utterly disgusting, as well as watching some videos and discussing them. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Let's get into our first topic. So I'm going to play this video here and then we can discuss it.
All right.
Okay.
I got a question.
What?
Out of all the guys, I got a question.
What?
Out of all the guys you ever dated, what do you rate me?
Rate you in what?
What do you rate me? Like the best in bed. Out of all the guys you dated, what do you rank me? Who was the best in bed?
Is this a trick question?
No, I'm serious. I want to. A lot of people are asking their girls this, so I just want to like kind of get your honest response, and just be real with me. Like just like let me know. Like what did you rank me? Out of all the guys.
I say you top two. Yeah.
Wait. You said top two?
Yeah, baby, you top two. That's a good number.
Hold up, wait. Hold up. You told me out of all the guys, I'm top two in bed? So who the hell is top one?
This. Why does it matter? You don't even know this guy.
No, hell no. Hold up. I thought you was gonna say, baby, you're number one. You always been number one. You told me.
You said we're keeping it real, so I'm keeping it real, baby. You top two.
Oh wait. V, you told me a long time ago when we first started dating, you was like, you're the best guy I ever had, and then
You are the best guy I ever had, but
so I'm not the
there's
best.
one more above you.
Who? I got a question.
Okay. Okay, that wasn't the video I wanted to play, but we can respond to it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I hate videos like this. It makes me wonder if that was like a skit or anything, but to never ask that question because you get the answer you don't want and then get mad about it.
Yeah, and he said, just asking a question and, to imply that he wasn't gonna get mad over.
Yeah, and thinking she was gonna say you're number. I mean, to me, it wouldn't have been the video wouldn't have been went that long if she said, "Oh, babe, you're number one."
You're right.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, people never ask that question.
Yeah, I see. I can definitely see why.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to the original video I want to watch.
The DL Whisperer is not trying to help y'all. The nigga is hurt.
Okay, so I'm hurt, but am I a liar? Because he's supposed to be straight, already given deal, but we gonna watch it through. We gonna see this through. But of course, I am the deal whisperer.
And hurt people. That's why he's using his negative experiences with probably DL men as a weapon to enable and empower the hatred that he now has for men.
So he's already admitting that my information is probably accurate, but somehow I hate men. I am a man. I'm gonna always hold men accountable. I don't need to hate anybody to hold them accountable, boo.
Why else do y'all think y'all women resonate with his content so much?
Because you have big overgrown men sitting up with pleated headboards like you that give off all of these signs and that actually be deal. Because I'm gonna do some research on him because something tells me that this man is definitely in the motherfucking closet.
Y'all are bonded to it by trauma. That nigga is so hurt, he can't even see that he's using his own sexual orientation as an insult.
They never want to brush their teeth before they decide to talk about me. And when did I use my sexuality as an insult? I'm just going to always state facts. Like the fact that how he keep doing his mouth, what does that look like? You look gay.
If a nigga dog you, the first thought shouldn't be he's DL. It should be this nigga ain't shit. If a nigga lie, if he's manipulative, if he's a narcissist, Why is the first thought that he likes men? Like,
Look how emotionally charged he's getting about this subject. Somebody must call him DL.
if that's the worst thing ever, the nigga's just a bad person. The DL Whisper ain't trying to help y'all. He's jealous of y'all. He envies y'all women. He wants so bad to be desired by a man out loud.
Like, it's just like,
like y'all women are, when he could literally have that. Is plenty of proud gay men out there, but no, he wants it from a certain type of man.
This is what be pissing me off, because I hate when they try to make me out like I'm a motherfucking predator. Bitch, I don't want it from you. You sitting up all of the motherfucking rolls on your neck, bitch. All of that motherfucking butter in between your motherfucking teeth. You fat, nasty bitch that's probably living in that motherfucking mama house. Are you mad because I don't want it from you? Because you're definitely not my motherfucking type.
Who else out there tries to convince himself that a nigga that does not want them wants them back? Damn. He's not trying to educate y'all. He's looking for vengeance.
At this point, I'm concluding that he's DL. Like, there's nothing that nobody can tell me. Like, this whole video that he made, bitch, it don't even make sense.
Which is why his content is solely negative. Part of what comes with help is hope. Okay, for sure, exposing the deceitful gimmicks, you know what I'm saying, and validating the pain that y'all went through, but also being hopeful, okay, being optimistic, giving.
Okay, so
That was it.
yeah, I'm gonna give my take on this.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, first of all, boo, let me say this with my full chest. I know I'm not the most passable bitch in the game, but someone needs to check you, and I'm gonna do that. The DL whispering bullshit you're on is out of control. But you want to call me a man in a wig? Honey, look at yourself. You're musty, dusty, crusty ass. You are a whole ugly, bitter bitch. And who can't get any DL man to save their life? At this point, just come out, because you're trying to be a female so bad. Because the closeted shenanigans aren't working at all. And that lip gloss, boo-boo, is caked on, just like your lies. Who hurt you? I really want to know. Who hurt you? Who rejected you? So bad that you got to take it out on the whole damn community. Make it make sense. Because me and we are not having that you pulling any DL man. But let me keep it $1.50. DL men ain't the problem. You are. You're out here forcing men back into the closet, which is just so ridiculous. It's harder for trans women to live in peace. I deal with these black men all the time. Well, while you can dream of it. And don't think that I peeped that little sassy neck twist and feminine hand poses. Super feminine, super cunty. I hate that shit. I really do. If you're that damn extra, just come out as a trans or CB. Stop fronting. Now, I believe in giving grace, but I believe in checking people when they're acting like a fool. You're putting trans women in danger. And gay men, be masculine, not like this fool. Fix it, Jesus. Okay.
Well, see,
You're not allowed.
I'm confused. Who's the DL Whisper?
That guy.
So he's the DL Whisper, the guy, the one who's laying in the bed.
No, the super feminine, super cunty one. There was
Okay,
only one feminine, super cunty person in the video.
Okay, the one with the do rag on.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah, he had
with the black do rag on.
Yeah,
they both have do rags on. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
he's
not trans or anything. He's just feminine.
He's a feminine queen bitch.
Okay, well, what's wrong with him being feminine?
I mean, I didn't have anything wrong with him being feminine, but I mean,
does this okay?
It's not my taste. It's not my.
Okay, and that's fine. Yeah, some guys, can, who are feminine can be a little too extra, but someone for everyone. But does this DL Whisper do like well, I'm assuming they do TikTok videos.
He
trying to,
exposed steel man.
okay, gotcha. So he's trying to expose this person?
Well, he was trying to expose that person,
Okay.
but he's like, I got to do my research.
Okay. I mean, well, see, I don't like the whole exposing thing. I mean, it's like, all right, stop. Don't do that. If the guy in the yellow do rag is DL, I mean, let him be DL. If he's not your type, then he's not your type. Don't mess with him, But I don't like the whole exposing thing. And I mean, me personally, I don't mind. And this is me. I don't mind a guy that's who may be a lil femme, but I mean, I guess if you're a little too extra, I'm just like, oh gosh, you should have just been a girl. But again, to each his own.
I know, and that's what I was saying. I prefer masculine men, even if you're not masculine, if you're
Well, you got to figure, his role in any real. Now, see again, that's also I shouldn't say his role because I've come across many feminine tops, and it's like, wow, you're you're a top, um.
I'm gonna assume he's a bot.
Well, no, that's what,
I
yeah,
already
and that's
I already know he's a bot.
no, and that's what I'm assuming as well. But I'm just saying, I mean, but again, we all exist. So again, it's like just like our straight counterparts, we do not. Even though I'll say society likes to put gay men in a box and they think we're all feminine and sassy. I mean, evidently, the dude in the black do-rag is, but at the same time,
Well, I can't say he is. Just taking that deal whisperers,
well, no, I'm just saying that. I mean, he's just me person, and again, this is just me stating this. I'm not saying this is all gay men, but to me, he's the quintessential, stereotypical gay person that society thinks is gay men a lot of times.
okay.
Sassy and feminine and stuff like that. And yeah, of course, you got a lot of masculine, gay men, but I don't like the whole, trying to expose somebody, because
I mean,
yeah, because if
like,
you're in,
I don't like it when trans people do it. I don't like it when gay people do it.
yeah, don't do that. And if you're not into dude, then leave it alone. I mean, what, he tried to talk to you, and because he's not,
No, he
into
did a video on him.
Oh, so the guy in the yellow do-rag did a video on
Yeah.
DL, did a video on the DL Whisper, and the
Yeah.
DL Whisper is responding. Oh my god, I'm so freaking
Just
slow.
like he's probably gonna just like if I post this video online, he's probably gonna respond to it too as well. And that's why my monologue I stated those things, which I know
Okay.
he would read me on, but
Yeah, well, you got to take criticism. I mean, if you're going to put yourself out there online, you got to take the criticism, even if you don't like it.
I know. And
Yeah,
I put my
and
big
to
girl
me,
pants on and I take
yeah,
criticism.
and but for you to try to, I mean, for all we know, that dude doesn't have to be DL at all or gay.
Yeah, he probably is not gay.
Yeah, so I mean, you can't just think because he may have certain mannerisms that you may think are gay or DL and stuff like you can't do that. I mean, like I said, him, the way I mean, again, you can't even do looks. The way he presents himself in society, most people would figure that dude in the yellow do-rag is straight.
Yeah.
But for all we know, he could be gay. But other dude, the DL Whisperer, trying to make it like, I need to do my research on you. It's like, I mean, well, what are you gonna find out? I mean, you don't. I mean, you
I
don't
mean,
really know.
the Deal Whisperer is he's like a old bitter queen.
He's old.
Well, not necessarily saying he's old, but I'm saying he's a bitter queen.
I mean, well, just more bitter because I mean, well, because somebody made a video about him and probably mad. And I mean, again, what dude was saying, hurt people, hurt people. I mean, it could be, but see, to me, even again, I don't know this person's content, so I can't really speak. I guess I'd have to sit back and watch his content and say, oh my gosh, all your content is mean and angry. What did somebody do to you?
I mean, it all is mean. It's all angry. It's
And
it's
you
all
got channels
exposing
like that.
people.
Yeah.
He gets into exposing people, men, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
but see, I mean, people got channels like that. I mean, to me, I don't want to say it's just all for clout, but like I said, sometimes I hate videos like that. Somebody's gonna figure, let me tell you if this guy, tell you if this guy is gay. I'm like, how do you know?
yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Well, if you respond to this video, DL Whisper, we will be responding back.
yeah, exactly. We will. We most definitely will. Okay, let's get into the next video.
What you doing, yo?
No, chilling, watching the game.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't doing shit, man. I was just seeing what was up with you for real. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, player.
What you mean, whoa, play?
What you doing with your feet? Whoa.
Nigga, I'm chilling. What you talking about? Whoa.
Nah. What you doing with your feet?
Nothing. I'm sitting here talking to you, nigga.
No, don't do that with me.
Nigga, I can do this with my legs, man.
No.
Yo, don't start this, yo.
I'm not starting
don't start
nothing.
today, yo.
I'm from
I'm
the
just saying
streets.
what's up with you, yo. You take that street shit too far, yo.
Listen, you keep. I'm gonna hang
Anyway,
up.
well then hang up then, nigga. If it's a problem,
Oh,
nigga, I
later
can
then.
do what I want to do.
You mean?
Well, later
Yeah,
then.
later,
I don't got
motherfucker.
time for that.
I can't. But see, this is where people will talk about toxic masculinity, or guys can't, be who they are. It's almost like, you got to have bass in your voice all the damn time. I mean, I used to feel like that sometimes where, I don't want to say you're putting on a show, but it's almost like when you're around a whole bunch of guys, you feel like you got to deepen your voice a little. My voice is my voice. I'm not putting on a show for you.
Yeah, I mean,
If my voice is a little tad higher for you, or I sound white or whatever to you, it is what it is.
exactly.
It's and I mean gosh, it's
He,
like
he
what?
was just he was just on the bed chilling and
Yeah, and moving his legs though.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
and I mean, the dude in the FaceTime, little box. I mean, he was getting upset, like he feel like he was trying to, flirt with him and shit.
I know, and that's not what he was trying to do.
Yeah, he just calling him, but because he was moving his legs in the background, like he trying to say, "Hey, you want to come over later?"
Well, I could see if his ass was up and
Well, okay, well, if he was nude, I get that.
well, no, I'm saying if his ass was showing from gym shorts and he was kicking his legs back, then I'd be like, okay, that's a little bit sus. But he wasn't
But
doing anything which was sus.
the society, we become so fixated on who is gay. It's like, that's why some guys don't even want to, I even find it with some guys that are DL and shit, they'll only want to meet you for one thing. They don't want to be seen with you in public because they fear that, like, two guys can't go out to eat.
And it's worse for trans people. I mean,
Yeah, well, I can imagine. Yeah, but it's almost, because to me, you have to be very secure in yourself, and it is what it is.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I met this one guy one time,
Mm-hmm.
and there's only like I've only come across maybe two of them in my whole experience as a trans woman, and they were so secure going out with me, but I was really at the time I was very insecure, and I didn't want to go out as Porsha, and where I was with two other people. I should have went out as Porsha, but at the time, the guy accepted me for what I was.
And that's what it comes down to. Yeah.
We went out to I think it was breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
He accepted me for who I was.
Yeah, and I mean, I get it. Not everybody's going to be like that, but I mean, I think it takes the individual, and and if you're going out on a date with someone, okay, this guy evidently, who you said felt secure, he's into trans women, so it is what it is for him.
But at the time, I was acting as a gay man when I went out.
Huh?
I was not a trans woman at that time. I was a gay man.
Oh, so you went out as a gay man.
Yeah.
So y'all never went out,
No, he never. We never went out as a as trans, but he would. He was so comfortable with himself, he wouldn't want out with me. You know.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's the individual. I mean, like I said, evidently he's into trans women, But see, again, it was probably you who, okay, you're feeling, a certain type of way. So, yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, I remember when I went on a date with someone, back in the day, and, I mean, another gay guy, I went to go pick him up, and he had on his, jeans, fitted shirt, and baseball cap, but he had these fingernails as long as Coco from SWV. I was like, I'm going out with Wolverine. And for the life of me, when we went out to eat, I could not help not eating because I was so fixated on his nails, and these were really his nails. And I kept on questioning, how do you eat with these? Or why don't you cut them? Or and somebody's like, no, these are my nails. And again, he was very secure in his self, and having long fingernails.
So what
And
happened to them?
well, you know what? Okay, I will say now again. I'll say Future, because this was years ago. Future, I believe he's trans now. So I don't know if this was like, the start, but yeah, I get, yeah. It was just, but see, me, like when you talk about, being secure, I wasn't secure. I'm in the, in the restaurant, and I'm, like looking from the side of my eyes, like I know people are looking at, like, I mean, like wondering what people are thinking. And to me, you have to be very secure in yourself, and it is what it is.
Yeah, would you date Sosie Santana?
Oh, hell no.
Why?
I mean, well, for one, he's I say I'm gonna sound so mean right now. I mean, again,
It's
I don't
it,
like the, I don't
no,
like,
it.
huh? Yeah, it's a valid question. I'm just, look, this is nothing against people, but I tell people this all the time. I discriminate
Ooh.
in people I date. I'm not gonna be forced in.
So what is the discrimination come from?
Well, I like my men a certain size.
So you like them shrink?
Yes, yes, I do, and that's my preference. It's almost like, yes, it's almost like people say, oh, well, big people need love too. I mean, I've had friends get mad at me. Yes, I am slimming down in my weight, but see, again, I always have this argument with, like, okay, even listing myself, on apps, I'd always put stocky and stuff like that.
Okay.
I never, and again, some people would say, I don't look at you as fat. Fat. You're just, like stocky football build, like a linebacker. And I feel like my weight is proportioned, but I've been losing weight and stuff like that for health reasons. And yeah, I've always liked guys smaller than me. And my other friends would, saying, and these are girls, they would always say, Kenneth, you're big. Why shouldn't you get what somebody else is big? And I just feel like, yeah, big people need love too, but you're not getting it from me.
Mm,
And there's somebody for everybody.
you're right.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I've been Saucy Santana. I mean, yeah, yeah, and then the beard, I'm like, and then the makeup, I'm like, all right, I'm like, are you trans? I
Now
mean, huh?
the nails.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm just like, look, I need you to make up your mind what you are.
I mean, some people, a lot of people like the non-binary experience.
Yeah, see me, yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, to each his own. If Saucy Santana was my friend, I would support Saucy Santana no matter what. But in terms of me personally, like being with them, again, I don't even want to say flip-flopping, but I don't want to, one day cause your feminine energy, you're this, and then the next day you're that. I mean, I'm like, look, people will probably look at me and say, oh, you're a gay, oh, you're an LGBT hater. It is what it is. It is what it has nothing to do with hate. I support other, LGBT people or non-binary or whatever. Be who you are. But at the same time, I know what I like and I know what I'm going to be with. and it has nothing that I don't like you or nothing. I'm going to accept you if that's who you are. But I mean, yeah, me personally, like I said, I know who I am as a gay man. There is no non-binary, gay men, exude, feminine energy. Some exude more than others. But I mean, I
mean,
hate to use the word I'm
Lil
just a
Nas,
regular gay.
Billy Porter,
Huh?
Lil Nas, Billy Porter, and a whole host of other people.
Now, what'd you say about Billy Porter and Lil Nas?
I said they're like straddling the line between those two.
Yeah, now see, Lil Nas X, I probably would.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, but see again, I like men, I like guys, so it's like I feel like Lil Nas X still exudes that. He can be a little weirdo sometimes, where I'm just like, you're fucking weird, but
Let's
it
get
is.
videos.
All that Gene line conniving shit had to drop that bitch. He must have thought I was gonna stay around. Yeah, editor.
See, I didn't see the caption all the way. What did the
Okay.
caption read? Okay, wow. Well, when she thought I wouldn't cheat on her with the same she cheated on me with.
Yeah,
Evidently she. I mean, I don't know if she knows if you're bisexual.
I mean, she probably didn't know, but
Yeah,
when she finds out, she finds out.
I tell you,
Okay, let's go.
people have too much time on their hands.
Man, I can't believe I just spent $3,500 on the flight, a last-minute flight, for this man to get out here, and we was having a real good time all up until I decided to bring my friend out for a threesome. Look at my friend. She's bad. Look at me. I'm bad. What you like, niggas? Man, come on, man. It's not about to, it's a good time. That flight was $3,500.
Listen.
Come on, man.
You didn't tell me to bring somebody else here.
It doesn't matter about bringing somebody. It was a surprise. It's a threesome.
Listen.
Like, how you don't want to have a threesome?
Listen, I don't move like that.
Whatever, bro.
I'm supposed to be talking to you and only you. I don't just talk to.
Whatever, bro. Now you got my friend ready to go. Like,
one time.
do you see her?
I'm
Do you see her? Do you see me?
You can have anything. I don't know you. I don't even know your fucking name.
And you just told me you don't know me. So,
But we've been
like,
talking
come on, bro. Come on, bro. This supposed to be fun. We're supposed to be having us a good time.
Me
This
and
is supposed to be
have
fun.
a good time. Let me go to a movie and stuff, watch it, eat, relax, chill, vibe out.
Whatever. It's not about bringing people you don't know. It's a surprise. It was a fun vacation. It was $3,500.
Bro, she just expected me, bro. She just
It was $3,500. That is kind of fishy.
She don't know me, because if she knew me, she would know I'm not gay.
That is kind of fishy, though. That is kind of fishy. Look at her. Look at us. That is kind of
I
fishy,
don't
though.
move like that.
Man, what?
Listen, I don't move like that.
Like what? Like what?
Not me.
Whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna say this about this video. The girl having her friend come over to surprise the man with the threesome is crazy.
Yeah, $3,500.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, for me, it's like if a guy tells me he wants to do a threesome with me and another girl, I'm turned off instantly. It's that way. It's that way for me. And apparently, he was turned off by having a girl who he didn't know involved in the threesome. And I say thumbs up to him. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree either. To me, that's something to ask. I'll say I don't know how long they've been messing around, but that's something you ask. Like, would you ever do a threesome before you go on this expensive ass trip and have somebody spend $3,500? So to me, they must be in some. I'm just gonna say in some exotic location or whatever, and have your and then to me, you should know the person, even if you and this person just hook up and have sex. I mean, he did mention going out to eat and chilling and all that other stuff. They're not committed, I would assume, but you would really know that, and to me, you would have asked that, instead of trying to surprise him, because if he's not into having a threesome, you can't get mad when he, turns around.
Think trying to call him gay because he doesn't want to have a.
Well, that's always the go-to when a guy doesn't even want. I don't know.
I mean, girls got to get over that. They really got to get up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the next video.
What you doing in here, man? What the
Oh, yeah.
what you doing in here?
Oh, yeah.
I know what the fuck is you doing
Get
in
up.
here?
Get up. Get the hell up.
What you doing?
What
you
the
doing?
fuck are you on?
What you mean, what's I'm on?
Yeah, you done had a
Hey,
party.
I'm chilling.
I've been
Hey,
calling your
that's
phone
my
all
bro.
night.
Hey, man, that's
Yo,
my bro.
bro.
That's my
Yo,
bro.
bro.
Man. That's
What
my
are you
bro.
doing?
What
What
you
are you doing?
mean?
Is this a
No,
stunt?
bro, hold on.
Are you a
No,
stunt?
dog. That's my bro. We was just chilling, watching the game. What you talking about? We watching the game.
I done called you like 10 times. Don't go nowhere.
We watching the
What's
game.
up? What's up?
We over here watching the game.
Are you a girl? You a boy? What's up? What's going on? You in here laying up with a stud?
No, it's...
You laying up with a stud? For real? Yeah, I'm busting it. I ain't busting it. Y'all been in here drinking my... Y'all been drinking my liquor? This my
You
stuff.
bought that from me.
I don't
You
care.
bought that from
I'm for
me.
you, not for
That's
you
just
and your
my bro.
home.
That's just my
Whatever
bro.
this is
That's
that
my
a stud?
man.
So you cheating on me with a stud?
That's just the homie. We was just
What do you mean?
watching football. What you
Why I been
mean?
calling you? Why?
What the...
I mean, that was crazy. I mean, with the guy, and he was really guilty. He's very guilty
Oh
because
yeah, very much.
I mean, you don't make a big deal like that. Why are you here getting
He making a big deal because he got caught.
Yeah, he got caught. All right.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure, is that a guy or is that a little
It was the
stud?
guy. It was the guy. I
Okay,
mean,
yeah.
it was the guy.
Okay, so if it was a guy, what y'all under the covers watching the game? Yeah, it's like, come on. You got cut. I mean, you got cut. You got caught, and it's like, come on. It's like, and then, jumping up and down. What you doing here? And all this other stuff.
I know. That gave it away that he was totally guilty.
Yeah. I'm telling you, these mobile phones and these dating apps, oh my gosh, they're the worst. So they break up a lot of relationships.
Yeah, they do. Okay. I don't know how I was not able to stop that, but
But that video's crazy.
I know.
I just want to say happy Victory Day to all. So we are celebrating every year now. In the future, we're going to have a major celebration of each day. We're not going to have days off because we don't have enough days in the year. We have too many celebrations already.
The amount of self-awareness this man lacks it's almost admirable that this man right here, who's on the golf course constantly, is telling Americans they have too many days off. This guy right here, if you Google Donald Trump golf course, you will be just bombarded with images of him not working. These are a list of some of the holidays that some Americans get. If you work in the government, you get about 12 a year. So that averages out to 1 day off a month for holiday celebrations. And he thinks that is too much. He is so out of touch with the working class American. It is unreal. Him and the billionaires are off most days, but they're complaining that no more days off for work. These people in history probably get together and lament over the day unions got us the 8-hour working day and the 5-day working week. They're probably so mad about that. I'm sure there's some secret conclave they have where they get together and just go, that was a bad day for America. And on top of that, this is some plan to rename Veterans Day to World War I celebration, World War II celebration. Like, with the economy collapsing, this is what this guy's focusing on. This guy right here, if you're a working class American, says you're not working enough while he's out on the golf course. Celebrate that.
I know you have some thoughts on that.
I can't stand that man. I can't stand him. He makes me mad when he talks. Cause I know it's some bullshit that's about to come out his mouth.
I know.
And saying we don't have, we have too many days off. And that really started, with the whole one, with Juneteenth, and stuff like that, where he started saying that. I didn't see this video. I don't know when this video was like. Was this recent?
I guess it was. Yeah, it was. Veterans Day was. Well, no, I think it was Memorial Day.
Okay, yeah, but making a big deal. We have too many days off. I mean, damn, we work a lot. Damn, and dude said, yeah, it's 12 days. 12. That's a day a month.
Yeah.
All they care about the American people is being the little worker bees and keeping productivity going and stuff like that. Yeah, no, yeah, want to get
But
rid of day.
I think he's crazy with we have a lot of a lot of days off.
And then his fat ass is on the golf course all the damn
I
time.
know he's never working.
Yeah, as dude said, yeah, out of touch. And they always want to be like, I mean, even when, and I'll say this for all of them because, they'll all be, because even when it was Joe Biden and Joe Biden was, out doing stuff, they would, libs or right wingers would complain about, he's supposed to be working. And the argument would always be the president is, even though he's doing something leisurely, he's still working. His staff is there with him. If something went down, he's going to be able to handle it. It's not like, he needs to be sitting at a desk all day. But I mean, just the way he comes across, somebody of privilege who's been privileged all his life, to say that about, oh, we have too many days off. Shit, we don't got enough days we don't got enough days off. Damn, a damn 5 work week. Can we go to a damn 4-day work week?
Well, if Donald Trump has any way, he wants us to work 6 days a week.
Yeah, well, probably 7. I can't stand him.
Okay, let's get into the next video.
My soulmate is probably out there somewhere right now getting played. Come here, stupid.
I thought that was cute.
I don't get it. I mean, I think we all can say that our soulmate is out there and we haven't met them.
I know.
Yeah, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, that video, I would just like, that was very random.
It was.
Yeah.
Hey! I don't give a fuck, nigga. You see this shit, nigga? Are you ready? You ready, nigga? Huh? Who's ready, nigga? Who ready, nigga? You ready, nigga? You ready, nigga? You think I give a fuck, nigga? You ready? Are you ready? Nigga, get the fuck back, nigga. What, nigga? Huh? No. What? Continue the number. Where you at, nigga?
I think he was mentally ill.
Yeah. He got knocked out.
I mean, he was raising his voice saying all that shit.
I mean, what was it? I mean, again, we don't know what it was over. I was trying to read the sign like kiosk. I mean, I was trying to figure out, were they at the DMV or something?
They were at the DMV.
Okay. I mean, yeah, but I mean, when you look at the video, it's like, where did, what jumped off the argument?
Who knows?
Yeah, but he probably, had mental issues.
He definitely did.
Breaking news, America is cracking from the inside. In the name of security, thousands of undocumented workers are being removed, but no one planned for what happens next. In just 2 weeks, California's Central Valley lost over 4,000 agricultural workers. Crops are rotting in the fields. Supermarkets are reporting price spikes on produce. Farmers say, we can't even find people to pick the food anymore. In Texas, over 1,200 construction projects have halted. Bridges, homes, highways, abandoned mid-build. Everyone's afraid to show up, said a contractor. Nursing homes across Florida now report staff shortages of 30 to 50%. Elderly patients left unbathed, unfed, or alone for hours. One facility shut down completely after half its staff were detained. The U.S. cracked down hard, but forgot one thing. These illegals were the ones keeping the system running. Now garbage piles up in L.A. Kids are pulled from daycare as caretakers vanish.
I mean, this is
this is the result of not voting the right way. Because y'all didn't want to see a woman or a black woman at that as the president. Or because you hate Democrats and stuff like that.
But you hate yourself.
Oh, well, that too. Yeah, but see, again, I'm sorry, it wasn't about the price of eggs and all that other stuff. So you see this country changing, and you don't like it. You feel like your status, at the top, you're going to be knocked down a peg and stuff like that. It is. I mean, look what they pay these people to work in these work on these farms. Come on, these farm agricultural companies, they want cheap labor. So as long as it's fine, and they get to, they're exploiting these people in reality, but they're doing the work that Americans don't want to do. And you're not going to find any Americans out there picking fruit for damn whatever let's just below minimum wage. They're just not going to do it.
Gonna do that. They'll do it for like $15 an hour.
Of course, but no company ain't gonna pay that. Please, shoot, these companies barely want to pay people $15 an hour working at McDonald's. That's why they putting kiosk and everything in there. Figure, you know what? Hey, we ain't hiring no cashier. You go up to the machine and order the stuff yourself.
I mean, can't you have machines which are AI pick the fruit?
No, you can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I mean, you mean machines like the Tesla bot by Tesla?
I mean, you have a machine which can go and pick the fruit from trees.
You mean a humanoid robot, or just like a machine that's just picking it?
I mean, a machine or a humanoid robot.
I'm not gonna say you can't. I mean, again, I'm not scared of, AI or humanoid robots, and stuff like that. I feel like people are going to have to evolve in terms of like jobs. No one's going to be on their job for like 20 and 30 years anymore going forward. The future is coming, and, we got to get prepared for it. But at the same time, you're always going to need some type of human, intervention where people are going to have to be there. I mean, I know, like, when people talk about in the Amazon warehouse, they got robots in there picking certain products or whatever, but you're still going to need, people for certain things.
Yeah, you're right.
And how does the robot, I mean, I'm not saying they can't make it, but how does the robot know this is like a ripe, apple or orange or something like that?
Well, it probably wouldn't know whether it was good or bad, but it would have to, it could pick the fruit, and then when they put it in the plant, then they could sort between what was good and what was bad.
Yeah, but who's going to be doing that? The robot or the
I don't know.
I mean, again, me personally, don't get me wrong, I love robots. I love science fiction, but even the way they show robots today, and trust me, I've seen some companies out there today doing some amazing stuff with humanoid robots. But the way these humanoid robots are, they're just not like, the humanoid robots we see in like movies like Star Wars and stuff like that. They're not like that, in my opinion. They don't move.
Yeah.
They don't move. I'm not saying we'll never get there, but it's just like
10, 15 years they'll be.
Yeah, they probably will, but I still think you're going to need some type of, you're going to still need humans for something. Of course, that's a business's, dream, because then, hey, we don't need to pay this thing. We don't need to, we don't have to worry about giving no health care, no sick time, they can work all day, and stuff. But,
Okay,
no, go on to the next video.
We have an executive order on school discipline policies. Under, I believe it was the Biden administration, first Obama and then Biden, the Department of Justice issued guidance that made it almost impossible for schools to enforce adequate disciplinary policies. This created issues in the classroom for teachers and students alike. Basically, they focused on CRT and sort of diversity ideology instead of actually just enforcing the rules in classrooms to ensure a safe learning environment. This executive order revokes that prior guidance and puts us back in a place where hopefully the Department of Education can focus on education and teachers can focus on teaching in a safe environment.
And this was important for you, Linda, as I understand it.
Yeah, absolutely, because it gives teachers the authority now to have discipline in their classroom and discipline the person who is being disruptive. We took that away.
I mean, this is why I'm happy I didn't go and be a teacher, you know, because I was headed to be a teacher, but, you know, the stroke took me out, and then, you know.
Yeah, so he's, you know, it is. Whoever is the Democratic president, well, the Democrat who runs for president, and let's just say hopefully win, I hope they sign as much as executive orders as he does.
I know. They
Because
should shut everything, take everything back to basics.
Oh, well, yeah, take everything back to bed. But I mean, of course, rip up everything he's done because that you know that's. I mean, because you know that's what he did. Whatever Biden did, he just tore up and stuff like that. But,
and even Obama stuff.
Oh well, yeah. But I'm just saying, it's just the fact that because there would always be an argument. The president is within his right to sign executive orders. But of course, both parties would always make a big deal of it, like the president can't do it. But Donald Trump, some of the executive orders he's doing, it's just like, all right, come on, dude, stop. I mean, now you're issuing an executive order basically like letting teachers, discipline kids, like what, going back to what, corporal punishment in class?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Of course, we've all seen the videos of unruly kids, some of the kids hitting the teacher and all that other stuff. I mean, well, to me, all you're doing is helping the school get sued because the teacher hit on the kid. The parents want to come up there and fight the teacher or beat up the principal. So it is.
Well, now the law is that teachers can discipline the students.
Yeah, but see, even that, it's crazy too. Executive orders, they're not. Yeah, the president can say, make this, but they're not really laws.
Yeah.
Because it can be fought. Now, don't get me wrong. Of course, he has the Supreme Court, so they could say, oh, well, no, the president's within his right for this, and, he just can whip, children's asses now. I mean, I don't know. Well, this is what we get for vote. I'm sorry, you voted the wrong way. I'm sorry. I'll say it till the end of the earth. You voted the wrong way. Y'all voted for chaos.
Okay, let's move on to the next video.
I'm about to surprise my mama, y'all. She ain't know I'm in town. Surprise my mama. Surprise her. Ma, what? Jordan, what the fuck? Ma!
When you get in town?
Bro, why the fuck is you in the bed with my mama, dog?
Bro, I love your mama.
What you mean you love my mama, dog? You my fucking best friend, bro. You around my motherfucking age. Ma, really?
Wait. Don't be coming in my house questioning what.
Ma, I was trying to surprise you, but I didn't expect you to be in the fucking bed with my best friend, ma.
And okay?
What you mean, bro?
You can't be yelling at your mom like that.
Bro, why the fuck are you talking to me like that, bro? Are you serious, bro? Oh my God. Like, bro, that shit crazy as hell, bro.
I'm glad to see you and all, but you just
I cannot believe, dude, you're in the fucking bed with my best friend, ma. Come on, man. Oh, that shit is embarrassing, dude.
I should just go.
Yeah, you should go, bro. What you mean? No, what? I'm about to go, bro. Listen, I can't, bro.
No, I should just go.
Bro, no, bro, I can't believe this shit, bro. Ma, yeah, I'm about to go. I can't believe this shit. I wasn't expecting to see no shit like this.
How you gonna come in here?
My best friend, though, ma, out of all people. My freaking best friend, bro. And this how you gonna sleep with my mama, bro? You gonna sleep with my mama, bro? I know how you get down, bro. Like, really? Man, I can't believe this shit, bro. I swear to God, bro. This shit is embarrassing, bro.
I mean, that was pretty wild, but I mean, that was crazy. I mean, if I see my parent fucking my best friend, I'd be pissed too.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think anybody would. But I mean, I don't know. See, I don't know. See, I don't know. These videos are becoming suspect. I'm wondering if they're skits. Everybody wants to go viral and shit. I don't want to say it wasn't real, but it's just like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I would be mad too if I came in and saw my mother in the bed with a friend of mine. but I'm sure you got it. I'm sure you got a lot of young men messing with their, best friend's mother.
Okay, let's watch the next one.
Donald Trump under the second term.
Yes.
has cleared the record of every aggressive police officer's file. As of January 27th, 2025, whatever the police in this country did has now been wiped clean. They're not being held accountable. Number two, yesterday, 24 hours from us sitting in this chair, Donald John Trump signed an executive order that deputized police to give arrests without warrants, that you can arrest civilians. We now have had in the last 3 weeks, you can be deported to El Salvador and still be a citizen, facing absolutely no charges. So history is going to record nothing about the Nike commercial, nothing about the events.
But let's
it's going to say, where are you with that in the culture of the larger scheme of things of not just Colin Kaepernick's family, but what actually was going to force America to be great is having a level of accountability that nobody was calling them to.
Now,
What do you think of that?
well, I would have loved to hear what what was that? Cam Newton. Cam Newton. I would have loved to hear his response. But I mean, no, that's crazy.
It is.
I mean, it's crazy because I saw something, my cousin posted, younger cousin posted on Facebook, talking about, how people can be so anti-police, but then when something, jumps off, who's the first people you're calling? The police. Of course you're calling the police, but at the same time, that doesn't give the police the right to fuck you up either.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's like, come on, stop it. Stop acting like, we should just let the police do what they're doing and all that other stuff. These police have this, thing where they think every situation is going to be the same. It's not. When you become a police officer, you're going to see the worst of people. Not everybody's going to comply. And that doesn't always give you the right to damn take your billy club out or take the taser out and beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, but now
yeah, well, because of this asshole, yeah. I mean, yeah, well, they could do it, and yeah, he don't want them, it's bringing down their morale because they can't do their job and stuff like that. I'm so sick of that argument too. And then when they try to do stuff, oh well, we'll try to do more training. How much goddamn more training you got to do? It's like, come on. I mean, I'm so sick of it. It's just like, you voted for this, Republicans or right wingers. Y'all voted for this.
Let's move on to the next video.
All right, so we're in Crown Heights, and there's a protest going on right here at this spot.
The Black Lady Theater, stolen. That business is closed. That business is closed. The next one over there is closed. All up and down Notion Avenue, these businesses are closed. Because they don't support us.
By this family.
Oh, we don't need the little guys. We want developer money.
Miss James. Miss James. What are we, Miss James? Miss James. Miss James. We want answers. All these homeowners here have gone to Tish James' office and she's done nothing for them. All these homeowners.
They tell us that they have policies that is against seeing them, but then you book a space. You paid them. You just paid the thieves.
So that this was Tish James
to use our space to get your vote.
She has done nothing for black homeowners.
What is this video about? I see Letitia James in it, and they're arguing. She did what's it about?
That was about how they're closing Black-owned businesses along Nostrand Avenue.
Okay.
And
without no reason or anything?
Well, no. I mean, I'm assuming they're making the rents higher, which are forcing out people.
Okay.
And all Black-owned businesses are closing, and Letitia James is working with contractors to build high-rises and other buildings.
Oh, well, so it's the gentrification, and yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. I mean, like that guy said, back in the day, the rent is too high. I mean, it is. Mondani all the way.
I agree.
Everybody want to run now.
I mean, that was Utica Avenue, down by Eastern Parkway.
That's your people. You live out there.
Yeah, I live right up here.
Let me stop. I mean, I would be mad if that. I'm wondering whose car was that, because I would have been pissed off if I was coming out of the pharmacy and see people dancing on my damn car.
I would too. I'd be like, what the fuck?
It's not even making, because some people will make, judgments about, let's just say black culture and, young girls up there shaking their ass on the car. And these are young girls. I mean, these are somebody's daughters, but evidently, I mean, it's the generation. This is the music they listening to and all that other stuff. I mean, and I'm not even knocking, listening to the music you want to do, but I mean, I don't know I don't even want to get into the whole respectability politics of it all, but it's just like, I wouldn't want to see my daughter up there doing that. And to me, yeah, it's the sign of the time. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, but then as soon as the police come, everybody want to damn run now.
On the dead homies. Kevin Hart, Drewski, Kai, I Show Speed. Who else I want to sleep with? Let me think. I think that's it.
These celebrities are crashing out.
I know.
That's why everybody be saying, Brandy, get your little brother, because he is a mess. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ray J makes me laugh with some of his little antics, but it's just like, I mean, is he gay? Is he on the DL? I mean,
he probably is.
I mean, please, a lot of our celebrities are, but again, at the same time too, we don't let them be who they truly are. They gotta play this role of, being straight and stuff like that.
And talking about something else, I mean, because this brought it to mind, I don't think the Diddy trial was fair. He didn't do any time.
Well, he is.
What's he going to do? 2 months, 3 months? He already did that.
Well, he did he's been in there, how many months he was in there since, last year, since October?
Yeah. I mean,
so of course that considers, like time served, whatever his sentence is, that'll be, included.
Probably considered time served.
Yeah, but a lot of them are saying that, I guess on both counts, I guess for like the prostitution, what do they say? I mean, let's just say combining them both, he could do like what? I don't want to say less than 10 years.
He probably won't even get.
I mean, he won't. I mean, but see, I mean, again, like I say this all the time about the whole Diddy thing, because I did pay attention to the trial. I watched, a couple of YouTubers who gave good, I credit them, on just the notes they gave, because I wish it was televised. Then we could have just saw it all versus, people have to go and sit
I don't like where people with celebrities can buy sentences, people off, and they've got big bucks to do that. Whereas like you or me can't do that.
Yeah, no, they can. But to me, I feel like they kept on trying to make this. I'm not saying what Diddy did to Cassie was right and all that other stuff. They were trying to make this.
He's been a monster.
Oh yeah, of course, for years, and stuff. Even having his, when I was thinking about his artists, none of his artists from the past up until, well, again, because I mean, Bad Boy is what it, is today, but none of his artists have good things to say about him. Yeah, they wanted to get put on at the time, but none of them really have anything good to say about him, but they were trying to make this case, in my opinion, about domestic violence, and this wasn't a domestic violence case. Sure, we saw the video with Cassie and all that other stuff, and the prosecution kept on showing that video, and they felt by showing that video, that was going to be in people's heads, the jury's head to, figure, let's get him on this. And that's not what it was about. This was about racketeering and prostitution. So regardless, yeah, we don't have to like what he did to Cassie. I don't either. But y'all did not prove racketeering. Y'all might have proven the prostitution and stuff like that. As like one person said, instead of you doing everything through text messages like that, they said he should have flew people out, fly out on your own dime, and then give them their money back and a little something extra. But
I mean, they really should have got him for the Tupac murder and
yeah, but do we really
Biggie
know?
murder.
We've been hearing about that for years. Even, I mean, yeah, it's questionable. I've watched some of the documentaries. I mean, it's like, do we really know?
In my heart of hearts, I know.
Yeah, I mean, no, Diddy is not a good person. I mean, he's not. He's not a good person at all. You know, I get up. I don't feel sorry for him. I just hate the legacy that he's messed up.
It's gonna go back to doing his parties.
Well, see, no, to me, Diddy needs to go away, in my opinion. Go away. Because and no one's going to want to fuck with you. I mean, I know, again, people are thinking about their careers, and they're like, damn, if I'm seen with him, they go think that's what, they're going to think I was at those parties. Or, no, that's why, like, somebody was somebody who was, who was at the trial every day, they were, recording people. And I think this was one of Diddy's friends or somebody, or maybe it was just a rando. And dude was like, where was all the celebrities, who are his friends and not supporting him? They were worrying about themselves because they know if they came out public for them, they know the scrutiny they were going to get. Now, of course, his boy, who was a producer, Stevie J, supported him. But even Stevie J said, he didn't like the stuff he saw with Cassie and all that other stuff. But he's his friend. I mean, he's trying to be, he was the only real support. And of course, you saw people like Ray J and stuff like that. But yeah, people are thinking about that happens all the time. Let somebody do something bad, everybody disses themselves from them.
Okay, let's get back into the videos.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you're not my type. I have a 10 inches. Well, I can host.
This must be his first video he's trying to go viral with. Let me stop.
I know.
Yeah.
The first party that I went to in Hollywood, it was after I did Coach Carter. And I saw Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill tongue kissing.
Oh.
And this is like out in public. So a lot of the things that y'all think, they do. Like, I'll be worth, like I said, 35 million, probably more than that if I was willing to compromise. But, I'd rather be broke than been good.
Okay, and so they talking about get back to Eddie and Johnny. When you saw Eddie and Johnny tongue kissing, was it like, what was that really quick? give us a,
I was like
you walked in?
No, I was walking down the stairs because I was just checking out. It was in the Hollywood Hills. So I was walking down the stairs and they were kissing at the bottom of the banister, like, and I'm like, damn, the Nutty Professor really is nutty. like he really is, like, and they were going at it, like, for real, like swallowing tongues. So it's crazy because I tell people, like, even now, even being a physical stature, I still get way more men that will come up to me and ask me questions.
And you're in LA too, so I'm sure the white men are really going crazy. Hollywood white men to go bananas, huh?
Yeah, they go.
How much for the BBC?
Case in point, who we were talking about in the last video, that's the guy who was at the Diddy trial, Armand.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, that's who I was watching. He gave good coverage in terms of, like, just notes. I mean, he's really making a name for himself. I mean, I'm proud of him. I mean, like I said, if he ever wants to go into, like, breaking down a trial, just the notes he took, because you got to figure there's no cameras and nothing, so you have to really take good notes in the way he described it. Of course, I would say he embellished, just, made, his videos engaging, but he gave good notes. Now, I recently heard something about this with, Eddie Murphy and Johnny. I mean, they've been saying this stuff for years about Eddie.
I mean, everyone knows Johnny Gill.
But see, I always come back to, why do people care? It's almost like society doesn't want them to live that lie. But then so if Eddie Murphy came out early saying I'm gay, or Johnny Gill came out saying I'm gay, would they be where they are today?
Well, first of all, we know Eddie Murphy has been caught with trans before.
That's what I was basically getting at. But I'm just saying, it's just like, I mean, what do we get out of it?
Nothing.
And that's my whole thing. It's just, but see, and I always hate to bring religion into it, but because, okay, yes, is America a religion? You know, do you have a lot of religious people in, you know, America? Yes, you do. And to me, Eddie's never been one to, you know, say, oh, I'm a Christian or all that other stuff. You know, I mean, of course, Johnny Gill, I'm going to assume that he probably would say he's more, you know, he's Christian more, you know, than Eddie Murphy, or he's expressed it. But I mean, you know, if they came out as gay, they're gonna alienate some of their women fans. People have said that for years about, you know, Luther Vandross, and of course, you know, people knew, you know, they used to call him the biggest queen and all that other stuff, you know, but it's just like, you know, knowing how, you know, society is and how people are gonna treat you, and then you know what, you could lose your status and all that. I just don't know what people get.
I don't believe that in today's society. Frank Ocean came out, Lil Nas came out, all these people came out.
Yeah, we don't care. And you know what? I want to say in today's society, I would say today's society, people, they don't care. But I just feel like it's a fascination that, you know, especially when you hear about people say, oh, yeah, I went to these Hollywood parties and I saw Johnny Gill and Eddie Murphy kissing. Okay. I mean, we've all assumed these things of certain celebrities. I don't put nothing past none of them. I don't put nothing past none of them. I don't put that nothing. I mean, me personally, I do want some of them to be gay, but, you know.
I have a publicist friend who told me about, he used to do PR for Johnny Gill, and he told me he was gay. I mean, I already knew that, but
yeah, and I mean, and it is what it is. You know, I mean, again, but see, you're talking about publicity. He puts that image out. You know, Johnny Gill has a nice voice. You know, I mean, you know, I grew up listening to Johnny Gill, and you know, and it's just like now, it makes me wonder what would change for women if they found out Johnny was gay. Would they still like?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing, because it's 2025.
Okay, because it's 2025. But let's say it was when his solo album came out in 1990.
Definitely not.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, today, but it's just like, it's almost like these, that's why they're all coming out late now. Even though we'll say, oh yeah, we knew for years. You know, but I don't know. I mean, I don't care. It's like, okay, you're gay. I mean, maybe we could hook up.
Go back to the videos.
Oh, it's more of it?
We got a few left.
No, I'm saying it's more of that video. It's just
Right, kids, get out of the pool.
I mean, that was disgusting. Don't you think so?
Well, that's why a lot of people don't like to frequent, you know, like, you know, public places like a beach. Well, I won't say a beach, but like a pool.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I would want to attend a pool like that.
Yeah, because you have to be worrying about, for one, people peeing in the pool, and this dude taking his hand, wiping between his ass, and then putting his hand back in the water. It's like, you know, it's like, ugh.
Wow.
Some people's hygiene, I tell you.
I came to buy this. So I get a call from one of my friends who had just visited this flea market, and he said that they have a bunch of cool stuff. Me, flea markets, cool shit, I'm in there. I go to this flea market in this very rural area in Indiana. Now, this is deep red Indiana territory, fits perfectly down there with Alabama and Mississippi. I walk in and I see it is a large crowd of older white people, 50 and up. They are looking at me like I just walked off of a UFO. As I'm walking around, I'm seeing a lot of Confederate flag themed memorabilia. So with all these white people here, I said I'm going to buy one of these flags because I want to see what their reaction is to a black guy buying a Confederate flag. So I got it, and I'm carrying it very visibly so everybody can see that I have it. And I definitely got their attention. I'm in line and this younger white dude says, man, I gotta ask you, why you buying the Confederate flag? And I can tell he asked what a lot of people were wondering. So a lot of ears start to tune in. And I asked him, what do you think I got it for? And he said, hopefully to burn it or wipe your ass with it. I got a teammate. The room was full of people that were like his racist grandparents he didn't like. Immediately after he says that, an older white lady says,
"That's so unpatriotic. Why would you want to be disrespectful to American heritage?"
And I'm like, youngster, stand down. I got this. Ma'am, you are right and you are completely wrong about something. You are right about the fact that it is American heritage, but it is a side of American heritage. And that side wanted to preserve the institution of slavery and felt that blacks were subhuman. So it is American heritage, but it is reflective of the team that you are playing on when it comes to American heritage. And what you are completely wrong about is the Confederacy is the most unpatriotic group of people in American history. Patriotism is loyalty to your country and the person chosen to run your country. In this case, Abraham Lincoln was elected president of the United States, and the United States had chose a direction, and the Confederacy did not agree with that and wanted to secede from the United States. They engaged in an act of war against the government. If the Confederates were patriots, they would have followed the direction that the country was going and the leader that was elected to run this country. What they did was they chose to pick up arms and go to war against the United States of America. That is the most treasonous, unpatriotic thing in American history. Then an older white guy chimes in and he says this.
Well, why do y'all always blame America for slavery? Slavery was in Africa. Slavery was in Rome. Slavery existed in a lot of other places outside of America.
Youngster, they fucking with the wrong one. Sir, there is one ingredient in American slavery that made it completely different from any other form of slavery that existed on the planet before it. And that ingredient was based on a pseudoscience saying that the people being subjugated were not even a part of the human race. They were not Homo sapiens. They were subhuman. So the people being enslaved were not even being considered human beings. Slavery in other places never had that element. In Rome and Africa, the people being subjugated were not seen as not being human. It was based solely on might is right. I defeated you. You can't beat me. Go take care of my cattle. But the idea that Africans were not even humans made American slavery totally different. It was more dehumanizing than any other form of slavery that existed on the planet before. This is an American ingenuity. If I own you and you have a kid, I own your kid. And if your kid has a kid, I own that kid. I own your whole bloodline. It is an egregious miscalculation to equate slavery in Africa, slavery in Rome, and what the fuck was going on in America. Then I hear this.
And I got a lot of those flags around my house, and I don't understand why people get all in a tizzy about this.
Okay, ma'am, let me ask you this. If we was in Germany and somebody was flying the little mustache guy's flag and saying that it was a part of German heritage, do you think that would be right?
It is a part of German heritage. I don't see why it would be disrespectful.
Youngster, this bitch super racist. She had a little boy with her, and I asked her, was that her grandson or something? She says yes, he was autistic. So I told her, ma'am, do you realize that if you lived in Germany at that time, your grandson would have been euthanized under the Nazi regime? Shut her ass up. The rest of them are looking dumbfounded, and Youngster looking like we just won the Super Bowl. Got to the parking lot, chopped it up with Youngster. He's super cool. He invited me to his bonfire where we burning this damn thing.
He said it perfectly. I can't.
He did. I don't know if I have anything to add. The only thing I didn't like, and when I say I don't like, it's just I guess saying heritage. It's a part of American history. And then the people trying to make it like while we get upset. Slavery happened all around the world and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, no, he broke it down. He really broke it down. To me, I mean, that needs to be shown to a lot of people who live or not say live but who come from those states, and they always want to talk about the Confederate flag being a part of their heritage and stuff like that. Yeah, they were treason. They committed treason against the United States. That's why I don't get it. Like you support, you fly the Confederate flag. It's like, come on.
I didn't know what it is with these people on the Confederate flags.
Yeah, they wanted to succeed from the Union.
I know.
That's why the Civil War happened and stuff. And I mean, and you'll have a lot of people believe that this whole thing with Project 2025 is their revenge.
Okay, so let's get into the last video.
Mm-hmm.
Make America great again is a bad thing. You took my tip away. I didn't mean to disrespect you. If I
you took your tip away. You did that. Thank yourself for that, because you did have a $10 tip until I saw your silly ass wearing that hat on my porch.
Oh, so now I'm silly. Okay.
Silly as hell. You just played yourself out of a $10 tip. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty fucking silly.
Well, sir, it's my livelihood. This is how I make my money. I think it's super disrespectful for you to treat me that way, and I think that's what's beautiful.
I'm the disrespectful one. Are you stupid?
Do
you know how many groups of people just wearing that hat offends? Do you understand how many people and groups of people that hat offends alone? Do you understand?
Well, that's your personal opinion and your belief, and but there's
opinion. It's a literal fact.
It's a fact.
Literal reason why you have no tip now, because it offends a group of people that I am a part of, and it offends so much more than just me. So what do you mean it's an opinion? It's a literal fact.
Okay. Well, look, sir, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry.
But you did.
Look, I'm sorry. I hope you have a blessed day. I'm pretty sure your food's getting cold. Look, thank you for your opinion.
The only thing cold if you don't get off my porch.
Oh, okay. Have a blessed day, sir. This conversation is over.
Go.
I gotta stop wearing my I hate people. I always wonder that.
I mean, if a MAGA person came to my door, I don't think I'd give him a tip. I wouldn't give him a tip.
Well, I mean, see again, I don't know what platform that is. I'm assuming it's, well, again, it's only 3 of them I really think of, Grubhub, DoorDash, or Uber Eats. But can you take your tip away? I didn't know you could.
Well, if I'm giving a cash tip.
Oh, well, of course, a cash tip, I get that, but to me, it's like he tipped in the app, and I didn't know you could take the tip away. I mean, because, okay. Full disclosure, I am a courier for DoorDash. And I've delivered 2 houses where somebody had a big, Trump, what's his name? Trump Vance 2024, and stuff.
Okay.
And it's not like I, say, oh, I'm gonna drink their soda, or I'm gonna kick their food over, or I'm not gonna deliver it. I mean, it is what it is. You don't know who you're delivering to. So
But if your delivery driver has a MAGA, I mean,
and again, this is not me defending, his tip being taken away. I mean, again, I'm shocked that you could take the tip away. I mean, but again, I can see how it offends people. I mean, to me, and especially if you're on a platform where and especially with people with these
isn't it against DoorDash or Uber?
No, I don't want to say it's against that. I will say again, I haven't read like you have to wear like DoorDash paraphernalia, because if that's the case, nobody wears the paraphernalia. A lot of people don't wear it, and stuff. So I mean, now again, I'm assuming he's
doing MAGA hats.
Huh?
They let you wear a MAGA hat if you want.
See, that's something I'd have to really look into. Like, can you, DoorDash, they don't even really have a dress code. I mean, you really could wear regular clothes. To me, the benefit of wearing, in my opinion, wearing the DoorDash clothes, I mean, it does, add up. I mean, it does add professionalism and stuff like that. And if you are going into a merchant, the merchant already knows who you are because they see the shirt and
I
stuff.
know, but if you're wearing a MAGA hat and representing,
I mean, well, he's wearing the DoorDash colors. Go on.
and representing a company, that has a negative impact on the company.
I mean, and you know what? You're not getting no disagreement from me. I mean, like I said, I'm shocked that you could take the tip away. I have to really look into that. But see, again, like I'm just, and again, this is not defending him at all. It's just the fact that, like I said, I'm so like in awe that they could like take the tip away because he sees. And I get how the guy feels. When I feel some type of way when I see people with red caps on. Sometimes I always try to go look and see, like, does it say, that damn "Make America, great again" on it and stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't like it either, and it does offend me. But it's almost but it would be no different than saying to me when I wear my Black is Beautiful t-shirt, or if I wore a shirt that said Black Lives Matter. Again, I'm not defending him, wearing the hat. But if from this incident that people can take your tip away because they saw from their Ring camera you're wearing a hat that says "Make America Great Again," then to me, you should not wear that hat ever again.
Okay, so it says, yes, on Uber Eats, you can change the tip amount for delivery either by increasing or decreasing it up to 1 hour after the order is delivered. You can also add a tip up to 30 days after delivery.
That's Uber.
Uber Eats, yeah.
Okay, yeah, and again, I don't want to say it's not the same for all of them.
I didn't know you could do that.
Well, yeah, well, no, well, see, I do know that. I mean, well, see, I can say I know as far as like tipping.
The DoorDash, you can't do it.
Oh, so you did look up DoorDash, you can't do it.
I looked up DoorDash and Uber Eats.
Okay, so you did look up both of them. Okay, yeah, so because I know with DoorDash in terms of tips, even if somebody, you'll deliver something and someone doesn't give you a tip, after you deliver the order, they could tip you, like, I mean, I think they have that same type of policy up to 30 days or up to an hour or whatever it is, because I've gotten tips after the fact. It'll be like an hour later and it'll say, order you delivered from blah, 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 tipped you. So, but yeah, I mean, I go, well, good DoorDash. I'm glad you don't take our tips away.
Well, I think if someone is wearing a bag hat, they should have the tip taken away.
Yeah, but okay, see, I hear you. I hear you on it. But see, okay, let's flip it on the other side. Should I have to? And again, I don't know this, but just like the customer did not know the person who was delivering to them was a MAGA supporter. But what if I'm the driver and I come to a house and he got all, back the blue, Trump won, get over it, and all that other stuff. Because I've seen it. I see it. There's this one house that, I mean, I wanted to take a picture, but I didn't want to look like I was like photographing this person. This person has so much Trump paraphernalia. I mean, like, little yard signs and signs on his house. I mean, some person had like, they have a flagpole and they have the flag up there. I mean, I was like, wow. And I'm just like, and I've had to deliver to these houses. So I hear you on what you're saying, but what if it's on the shoes on the other foot? Should I now have to like deliver the...
I mean, yeah, of course. On your end, you got to deliver regardless of their political affiliation or whatever.
But is that fair in the sense?
Well,
because I don't like...
You could see a gay couple having a gay pride flag outside.
And trust me, I see it all the time. It's not like, like...
What happened if someone does want to deliver to a house which has a gay flag?
Well, see, I've always had this inherent fear with, let's say, these delivery apps. I don't want to... I mean, I don't think we ever want to get to the whole thing with segregation or, because you notice with DoorDash, well, at least I'll say with DoorDash does not show our faces. Let's say they get to the point where customers say, oh, I only want white drivers to deliver to me. I mean, because shit can go there.
Well,
and to me, I just don't want it to get to that point where, you know, like I said, I hear what you're saying as far as the guy, and I'm not defending him at all. I can't stand people. When I see a red baseball cap, I try to walk up quick and see what does that motherfucker say on the front. You know, but yeah, because it's just like, wow, people are just so bold with their racism. But, and yes, he's well within his right to take his tip away because it does offend a lot of people. It offends me.
It does. It definitely would offend.
But I'm just saying, if I'm the driver and I pull up to a house and I see all this Trump stuff, should I have to deliver it now?
That's part of your job.
Huh?
That's part of your job.
No, I don't want to deliver it because I don't like what he stands for. I have to keep your food now.
That's part of your job.
No, I have to call DoorDash and say I don't feel comfortable delivering here. I'm gonna call them.
Why don't you feel comfortable delivering?
I'd say I feel threatened. I feel like they're gonna come to the door with a gun.
And you would be what do they call that?
What, deactivated from the platform?
I mean, yeah.
No, I hear you on that. Again, me personally, when I deliver to these houses and stuff like that, I don't give a damn. You know, I mean, I don't give a damn. I really don't give a damn, but it just goes to show how backwards we're going in this country. Now, again, you can support Trump.
Do you think the customer was wrong or right?
The customer's wrong or right for taking the tip away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say the customer's well within their right. Because they have the option to take the tip away, they're well within their right. They're well within their right. You know, I mean, I don't know how much was and shit, he getting a $10 tip. Shit, I'd be crying about their asses giving $2 tips and it's supposed to give you a $10 tip. So again, let's say even if the order was, you know, because they'll show you the order and the order. Again, what you're getting as the driver has nothing to do with the customer tip. So if he saw, let's say, $15, he probably was getting $5 from Uber, and that $10 was from the customer and stuff like that. So now he's just getting $5 for the order. You know, so I mean, like I said, I guess he will read up on Uber Eats. I guess you know, dress code, you know, and stuff like that, wearing offensive hats. I mean, yeah, that's why I said I have a t-shirt that's a funny t-shirt where it has, you know, Care Bears and rainbows and stuff like that. And in the middle, you know, it's a sarcastic shirt and says, I hate people, you know, and stuff like that. You know, just by seeing this, it made me think like, oh my gosh. Now again, I've never had anybody, again, because you can't do it on DoorDash. But I always wonder if I would ever get reported because somebody will say, oh, and I've never been reported. I mean, again, I get compliments for the damn t-shirt half the damn time. You know, when people see me wear it, they say, yeah, I feel the same way. But I get the argument where you don't know. People can see, and I see how the Ring doorbell are taking a photo because when I have to take a photo for my records to show that I'm delivering the order, the Ring camera's taking a photo of me. So it is what it is. I mean, if that's the option they be able to give, yeah, for him, he better look up the Uber Eats or dress code or come to DoorDash. He was wearing the colors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for watching Porsha and Friends. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.